Here is a quick sun salutations warm-up with a resistance band on the feet. So take a resistance band, place it on the feet, come onto hands and knees. And place the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and then take a breath in here. Exhale, cat the back. So drop the head down, tuck the chin into the chest, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Feel like you can pull your chest forward while lifting the sits bones to the sky behind you. Exhale, cat the back again, pushing the floor away. Inhale, extend the spine. And really focus on how much movement is happening in your hip joints, how much movement is happening in the lower back, and how much movement is happening in the upper back. Right? After your next inhale, tuck the toes behind you, adjust your hands forward of the shoulders, and then lift the knees up off the floor, coming into downward facing dog. Put some bend in the knees so you can find that hip flexion, and you might have more access to lengthening the spine. If you need to put a lot of bend in the knees, absolutely fine. You've got the band on the feet, so you can gently push out into the band. Notice if you're rolling out on the ankles. Right? Keep the big toe and the big toe mound rooted. Right, from here, inhale, come forward to a plank position. Lift your gaze beyond your fingertips. Release the knees to the ground, point the toes, pushing out into the band, lower down to the belly. If you need to adjust your hands forward, do so. Slide the feet apart, lift the head and chest, cobra pose. Release from your cobra pose, tuck the toes, place the hands by the sides of the chest, push up and back through hands and knees to downward facing dog. This time from downward facing dog, walk your hands all the way back towards the feet to the back of the mat. When you need to, let the heels hit the ground and you can hang over your legs. You can have some bend in the knees here and definitely play with the balance between the toe mounts and the heels depending on which side do you need to put more weight into. Right, from here, bend the knees a little bit more. Think about sliding the feet apart and squeezing the heels towards one another at the same time as you bring yourself up to stand. Once standing, inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, hands together in front of the chest, bend the knees and fold forward over your legs. Inhale, walk yourself forward to a plank position. And from plank pose, exhale, lower down to the ground. Again, you can do this from your knees or your toes this time. Right, slide the feet apart, inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, release from that, tuck the toes, push up through hands and knees so you have control over that low back, and back to downward facing dog. Breathe in here, and breathe out. Once again, walk the hands all the way back towards the feet to the back of the mat. Let the heels hit the ground and roll your way up to stand. Once standing, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs, unlock the knees. Inhale, walk forward to your plank position. From plank pose, exhale, lower down through your push-up. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe in here. And breathe out. From there, bend the knees, walk the hands all the way back towards the feet. And when the heels hit the ground, one last time, roll your way up to stand. And now your body should be nice and warm. You might need to keep the band on for your next movement or remove the band for your next exercise.